Hello friends, it's us again from Crypto Potato. I am Dimitar and it's time to kick off the week with a fresh dose of the latest and most interesting crypto news. In today's video we will look at the key economic events scheduled for this week that could seriously shake up the market. We'll also focus on the Japanese company Metaplanet, an intriguing proposal from Saylor, the continued price rally of Hyperliquid and a bizarre incident coming from China. Thank you for your ongoing support for what we do. Every like or subscription with the bell helps us even more, so thank you in advance to everyone who's about to lend a hand. Now let's get started. Let's first take a look at how the main cryptocurrencies performed over the weekend and where their prices stand at the time of recording. Bitcoin, which dropped to $103,000 on Friday due to the military tension between Israel and Iran, quickly recovered and now seems to be trying to break above $107,000. Ethereum made an even stronger comeback, surging above $2,600. Solana recorded a daily gain of 7%, surpassing $155, while Cardano, Ripple, Sui, Chainlink, and many others are also in green territory. Hyperliquid remains one of the best performing cryptocurrencies, and we'll take a closer look at it in just a few minutes. Among the few in the red zone are P-Network, Mantle, and Gate. The total market capitalization of the sector is just under $3 trillion and $500 billion. Let's now move on to the upcoming events in the days ahead, which could add more momentum to the sector. First, investors are watching developments in the Middle East, where Israel and Iran remain in a very tense relations. Any further escalation or de-escalation is expected to have a serious impact on financial and crypto markets. As a quick recap, the conflict between Israel and Iran is entering its fourth day, with ongoing mutual attacks and casualties on both sides. Israel launched Operation Rising Lion on Friday, targeting more than 100 sites, nuclear and military facilities, infrastructure and residential areas. As a result, over 400 people have been killed in Iran, including at least 14 nuclear scientists and many Syrian senior commanders of the Revolutionary Guard. Iran responded with ballistic missiles and strikes on Israeli cities, Tel Aviv and Haifa, causing dozens of deaths and hundreds of injuries. Official data confirms at least 5 Israelis dead and over 100 injured. President Trump supports diplomacy, but Iran refuses to negotiate while under attack. Netanyahu, Israel's leader, stated that the goal is not to de-escalate, but stopping Iran's nuclear program. The international community is urging restraint, but the conflict continues to escalate and the situation remains extremely tense. On Tuesday, key economic data will be released from the United States, retail sales and industrial production reports, which will signal the health of the economy and inflation expectations. However, the most important event will be the Federal Reserve's decision on Wednesday. Although markets expect interest rates to remain unchanged within the range of 4.25 to 4.50%, comments from Chairman Jerome Powell could significantly influence sentiment in the crypto sector. All of these factors will shape the market's short-term direction. Given these developments, investors should be particularly cautious, as a mix of geopolitics and macroeconomic factors could lead to sudden drops or unexpected recoveries within hours. Let's shift our focus to Metaplanet. The Japanese investment firm announced that it has reached its target of 10,000 bitcoins after adding 1,112 bitcoins purchased for nearly $117 million. This coincided with approval of a $210 million bond issuance by EVO Fund, with proceeds also allocated to Bitcoin acquisition. CEO Gerovich confirmed that the average purchase price was just under $95,000, bringing their total investment close to $950 million. After refocusing in 2024 on building a Bitcoin treasury, Metaplanet now has an ambitious goal to accumulate 210,000 Bitcoins, or 1% of the total supply, by 2027. The company is already the leading publicly traded Bitcoin player in Asia and is using zero-interest bonds and potential stock offerings of up to $5.3 billion to finance its strategy. Saylor, founder of Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy recently met with Pakistan's finance ministers to discuss incorporating Bitcoin into the country's sovereign reserves and monetary framework. The officials described the discussions as extremely important for Pakistan's ambitious program to become a leader in digital assets in the region. Saylor expressed his willingness to provide guidance, highlighting the long-term stability that Bitcoin can offer, and praised the brilliant potential of local talent. He also pointed to his own company's model, which has accumulated more than 582,000 bitcoins, as an example of state-level digital reserve management. Pakistan has already established the Pakistan Crypto Council to oversee virtual asset regulation and has announced plans for the country's first strategic Bitcoin reserve. We promise to dive deeper into the Hyperliquid crypto project and its rising token Hype. The token is already the 12th largest in the entire sector, with a market cap of nearly $15 billion. Just a few hours ago, its price hit a new all-time high of almost $45. Some investors have already generated significant profits through their involvement. According to DeFi Mochi, a notable number of traders on the Hyperliquid platform are posting impressive results. 170 of them have reached total profits of over $10 million, including profits from perpetual trading and airdrops. Over 105,000 traders have surpassed the $1 million mark. So, while Hyperliquid may be less well known than some competitors, it has already generated substantial returns for its early users. To wrap up one strange and unfortunate story, a crypto investor lost nearly $7 million after falling victim to a sophisticated cold wallet scam promoted on the Chinese version of TikTok, Douyin. The device, which appeared brand new and factory sealed, was in fact pre-compromised. Once the investor transferred funds into it, the attackers immediately drained the assets using the Huiyang crypto mixing service, which obscured the trail. Blockchain security firm Slow Mist revealed that such scams are becoming increasingly common. Fraudsters are creating counterfeit wallets embedded with hidden private keys that allow them to steal funds the moment a user makes a deposit. Experts warn, never buy a hardware wallet from an unverified source, even if it seems like a good deal. The case is yet another reminder that in crypto, even the smallest security lapse can cost millions, and that TikTok ads are no guarantee of legitimacy. That's all for today, friends. Wishing you a successful start to the week, and see you tomorrow.